today I'm here in Cambridge and I'm back so soon helping out on Oxford summer courses. So I'm here in Sydney Sussex College today. As you can see behind me, it's stunning, these beautiful grounds. I hope with this video to sort of encapsulate what it's like to be a student on one of these courses by interacting with them, sitting in some of their classes, going to dinner and eating with them. So I hope to achieve that in this small little package of footage that you are watching right now. It is a private company that runs courses both in Oxford and Cambridge, and the reason why we're in Cambridge is because it is the first year that they're actually running a course in Cambridge, and I'm very lucky enough to be working on this one, and I am very happy and excited to be here, especially in a new college because I'm normally at Queen's. It runs 2 to 4 week courses. The aim is for students to experience what life is like at Cambridge or Oxford and what it's actually like to study here as a student. There are over 20 subjects to choose from, and it's centered around studying, having supervisions or tutorials, writing essays or problem solving, as well as working. It's definitely not just about work here. There are so many fun activities to do. They go out to dinner, they explore the city, they meet new people, new friends. Any student can join one of these courses if you're aged between 10 to 24. People come from all over the world. I cannot tell you how many people I've met in the space of 2 days. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it encapsulates a lot of what it's like to be a student here, and yeah. So I'd wake up at about 7:30 in the morning and just get ready for my day, and obviously hunger would kick in straight away, so I'd go straight down for breakfast, which was served between 7:30 and 9. I'd get there about 8:15, and then I'd fill my tray with some cereal, with some dried fruit and a mixture of fresh fruit. And yes, I did get quite a lot because it was a buffet, so I was going all in for the food. So welcome to Sydney Sussex. This is the college where the course for 16 to 24-year-olds was being held, and that is the course I was helping out on. It is quite a small college, but it honestly has stunning buildings and amazing grounds, so I really did like it there. All students on the course have their own room with a separate shower, and I think a top perk was having a fridge in the room, not gonna lie. But in all seriousness, they were pretty spacious and they have everything you need. And this one room, which is being shown now, had 2 separate rooms, so it was like a twin room, but it was for one person, which was just potluck, but let's hope you're that one person. On this day in the morning after breakfast, so around 9 o'clock, some of the students that didn't have any lessons or work to do could go and explore the city. So they went to King's College Chapel, which is obviously part of King's College. I have never been in the chapel before, and it was honestly pretty insane. The ceiling was so incredibly detailed, and I've just never seen anything like it before, so I mean, look at this ceiling. It was just so cool, like, wow. I don't even think you would guess that I'm a student at Cambridge. The way I looked around this place, I just looked like your typical tourist, you know. And I'm sure the other students on the course enjoyed it just as much as me. It gets a lot of visitors, so it wasn't too busy when we went, but if you go to Cambridge, I would suggest going to King's College Chapel. It's amazing. We then went and looked around Pembroke College, so we had a little tour of that one as well, because Lucy, one of the student helpers, goes to Pembroke and she was very eager to show us around there, so that's another one ticked off my list as well. In fact, Lucy is a Pembassador, so she knows an insane amount of information about the history of Pembroke. Okay, so the next part of the day was for the students to do some of their own self-study, and as I said, they can choose to do one subject on the course. Some would study in a coffee shop, others maybe outside or even collectively as a group to make it more social, or you could have just studied in your room. Okay, 1 p.m. Yes, it's lunchtime, and the students had freedom to go wherever they wanted to get their own lunch. So I, on this day, went to Starbucks. Looking incredibly happy there, Holly. Anyways, so next, the students would have, say, lessons in the afternoon. And in Cambridge and Oxford, we call them supervisions and tutorials, respectively. Even though I do biological natural sciences at Cambridge, I sat in on an international relations supervision, which I got extremely into and found it very interesting. The teaching in this supervision was to such a high standard and everything was taught so thoroughly and so well. I was really impressed sitting in on this one. And as you can see, this was 1-to-1. However, it just depends. Some of them are 1-to-2 or 1-to-3, and that is very typical of the Cambridge-Oxford teaching system. So let me introduce two students on the course, Alex and Kaylee. Alex, you can see in a supervision now, and she is taking international relations here. Also, I just want to warn you that you will hear some birds chirping in the background of this clip on the audio because I talked to Alex and Kaylee outside and didn't really think about the background noise, but sorry about that in advance.
So I'm actually taking marketing at college, but I noticed I want to work for the corporate side of things, and I noticed that whenever I'm sitting in a room with very, very smart people, whether it's a CEO of a company or it's just our professors that have already been CEOs of companies or the highest up in huge corporations in New York City, I noticed that they're going to talk about everything that's happening around the world, how it's affecting the market, how it's affecting every business and just our daily lives. And, I learned it, but I don't fully understand it. And so having the one-on-one time with her really gets a good grasp on stuff I should have known.
And Kaylee, who you saw working in her room earlier, she is taking business, and their task on the course was to design their own business.
So recently I learned that there's a big problem in the fashion industry, that about 15 million, just from America alone, 15 million tons of clothes are put into landfills because people don't buy them and then they manufacture way too many. So I want to try to reduce that number and kind of repurpose the clothes into handbags, phone cases, computer bags, really anything, and sell them at a lower price to make sure that we sell them and they don't get put into the landfills as well. And to kind of add on top of that, I was thinking to employ people who have trouble getting jobs, people that are homeless, people that are veterans, disabled, really anything. But it's a lot of work so far.
I honestly loved Kaylee's business idea, and I really think that that would make an amazing business if she were to ever set it up. So in the afternoon, so between like 3:30 and 5 p.m, the students just had some chill time and time to themselves, so they could explore the city, go and sit in a park if it was sunny. On this day it was, so it was really lucky for them. We got some Instagram shots for the Oxford Summer Courses Instagram page. Some of the boys played football. I, of course, did not join in because that would have been quite a disaster. I was also lucky enough to be able to use some of the Snapchat spectacles and take over the Snapchat page, and I also did the Instagram page as well. I'm just going to point out now that this was almost a hypothetical day. I was with Oxford Summer Courses for 2 days, and so I'm just trying to show you as much as possible in one video. Like here, for example, they didn't go punting when I was there, but I know that they did it earlier in the week, and sometimes they also go on full day trips, so to like London or Windsor or Harry Potter Studios. And here in the evening they were having some TED Talks from 4 professional speakers on a variety of topics, and I introduced them. That is what you saw at the beginning. Oh, and there's Chris waving in the background. The students on the course were taken to a variety of restaurants in Cambridge on the different days. So I went to the Old Bicycle Shop on this day, which I think was Wednesday. I have never been to this restaurant before and didn't even know it existed in Cambridge, but I was for sure impressed with the food. Obviously, I'm a vegan if you didn't know, and I was very surprised that they had quite a lot on offer. So I had some butternut squash gnocchi, as you can see, and this amazing dessert. There were about 30 students on this course, and I think a lot of them are in this photo, although I don't think we got everyone. Oh, and the ghost walk. So from about 8 o'clock to around 9:30, I think, there was a ghost tour of Cambridge where we were taken around the city to different parts and told historic kind of scary-ish stories. I think they were true about certain parts of the city or parts of the buildings, which was quite amusing, let's say. Thank you for watching! If you enjoyed this video and you want to stick around on my channel, please subscribe, that would be amazing, and like this video, and comment down below if you're interested in either applying to Oxford or Cambridge, or you're interested in doing a course during the summer, or studying abroad. Anything you want to, comment down below. There is also a behind the scenes vlog video that is almost partnered with this one. It's just showed you the behind the scenes a little bit extra to get the whole shebang. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it. I am incredibly grateful to have been here and to have had the opportunity to do this, so thank you, Oxford Summer Courses. I hope you enjoyed this video.